Me and Smoke Show are out here.
Oh my god.
She got her flip-flops and some bibs and a flannel and her head down for some reason. Anyways, it's gonna be too windy for anybody to hear, but trying to get my time lapse to get some corn growing, but it will not work. Filling up. Dad's gonna go put some beans in his wagon, I believe. Garrett and Jay both going up the flat rock. I think it might be trying out the work ground and spray up there. Definitely spray. Go check it about the working ground. We're about ready to head to Robinson and see if it's too wet there, which I think it probably is. It won't be this afternoon or tomorrow, I don't think. So we got a lot of sun. We've got 9/10 of rain up there. Got a little bit more rain, so got a lot of sun, but it's been a little chilly, so not drying out super fast, but it's drying out. Making a little pit stop on the way up. This is where we're going to do our big test, like with our precision planting emergence kit. We got furrow force here. We got the case closing system here. This is on some no-till clay, so this is a spot you think you might see some difference. They've both been doing a great job. They both close the trench great, which is one of the reasons why we like case, and I think they're similar, so I think they're definitely better than the two disc closing it, you know, like a deer on a Kinsey. Sorry guys, sorry. I think it just do a lot better job closing if the clay's a little wet or not as good conditions. You got good conditions, anything works pretty good. But we're just gonna do a little test here so we can tell any difference or not. They're both doing a great job. You can definitely tell where the furrow force runs. It humps it up maybe just a little bit better, and it seems like it has some crumpled up dirt more than just straight one thing, which, you know, if you're in like some work ground, maybe you're worried about it crusting over, that might be an advantage. I don't know, but we'll see if we see any difference here or not. It's not up yet. I didn't think it would be, but I just wanted to get in the habit of stopping every day, because do this emergent flagging kit, what comes up day 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's why I thought this would be a good thing to see if there's any difference. But it's like 34 degrees right now at 8:30, so nothing's growing real fast at the moment, but it'll warm up this week. Still not gonna be warm like it was last week, but more like, you know, you want April to be. Well, made the Robinson. I wouldn't say it's dry, but I think it might not be too wet. Oh yeah. Yep, yes, yeah, we're planting today. Slightly borderline, but I think it's good enough. This is a 100-acre field here. I'm gonna do it all except for a little bit of that corn over there. There's another, oh shoot, 140. I think that might be right. Another field I got to do. I'm gonna do it after I get done here. I only got one pass left here. I'm gonna go do it. Then I'll go back get that spot, because that'll be the only spot I got left in the Robinson area. And then head to Flat Rock. Lord willing, and they planning on flying apart.
Well, it's Monday. It's about 6 p.m. I think I like about an hour. I'll be done up here in the Culvert County area, except for 120 acre or 110 acre fields getting tiled. I'll have to come back and get it, but it's going to be getting done in time to get back too much before dark. Nothing goes wrong. Should be done here in a little while. Move back to Wabash County, go there and then go to Indiana.
Got done with Robinson. There's about 240 acres of it up there today. not a bad day for, I didn't really get going till noon, and I kind of took it easy since it was not overly dry. Made it down the flat rock. Think we're gonna head home now. Just gonna park this and get started here. Tomorrow should be able to knock this out one day. There's 250 acres here, then 118, I believe, just down the road a little bit. Get them done tomorrow, then hopefully get moved to Allendale. That'll be my last spot in Illinois. Then get it done the day after that. The day after tomorrow, then hopefully get moved to Indiana. Grab this thing off here, head back to the farm, and I'm gonna have to, what am I gonna have to do? I'm gonna put on 2 Pro boxes, and because I think I got enough to do up here, but just in case I don't quite have enough, I don't want to be caught having to go get seed tomorrow. So go do that, go home.
First day in plant seed beans, so worked out perfect. Got back from Culvert County. I'm out here now. I have put my seed in my wagon, and now I've got to clean out my planter, which is not hard to do. Well, I didn't get much of that on film. Too busy. I got her cleaned out at 7 o'clock in the morning. Looked like I've been working all day. That's one of the things about graphite. It's not hard to get dirty. Field's in really good shape down here in Little. Down in Wabash County now, planting seed production. Like a little bit smaller beans than what I've been planting. Okay, we're all cleaned out, filled back up with seed production beans, and we're ready to plant for the day. It took a while to get all that done. Broke the choke cable here on the main engine for the seed tender from up front here. No big deal. Not something you can't live without. I can move the choke cable back here fine. Fred Smith on Chevy Hill. No-tilling into some rye we had. We killed it off a little early. I mean, quite a while back, so it's really planting good. Like it's helped the erosion in this field, so probably doing some more of it. Try to do it about like we did it this time. Kill it early when we can. Let it get some growth, hold the field, really working good. And we used the Salford there on part of it, along the edge where they roughed up from working on stuff. That worked good too on this stuff, tilled it up good. We did this, we just spread it with fertilizer, worked it in with a high-speed case international disc. Salford's been talking about putting a seeder on the front of theirs, on the disc we got of theirs. They're high speed. That would be a good idea, a good way we could do this, and wait and spread the fertilizer in the spring. Anyway, it kind of worked out good, holding the field. It's what we want. My name's Dennis. Sometimes we just don't put my name on it. Anyway, that's who I am, or at least it was when I left this morning. Get down here, got a couple more fields to do, seed beans. Then I'm going to head across the river to Indiana. Sure nice to have some older steer. You can see where I went, but it's 4 over there. You had markers, it'd be so rough on them out here in this. I don't remember what the first year we had older steer, back in the 90s, I guess, early 90s maybe. It's always a lifesaver in a field like this, hard to tell where you go and stuff. Thing, you may have heard me say this a couple years ago, I don't know, but somebody was wondering why they call this Chevy Hill down here. I guess it's back in my brother's age group. He graduated high school in '64. Not my age group. I graduated way after that. But anyway, he used to come on that big old hill back there. Good road into it, and that's where they'd go parking. So the cars got going there, and a lot of guys back in those days had Chevys. that is why it's known as Chevy Hill. That's something that'll soon be forgotten. People will not know what it is. Don't know it's even called Chevy Hill. Fine art of parking. Nowadays, I think they do something different. You don't know what they're missing. You used to have drive-in theaters. Go there and neck with your girlfriend. Go out parking somewhere like Chevy Hill. You always had to find out, though, before you went parking, if you could go parking. And if you'd ask, you want to go parking? And she'd say yes. Oh boy, all right. And if she didn't, I'd just get the crap knocked out of you. So, slapped right in the chops. This is pretty country up here on Chevy Hill. I don't know if you can tell in the video or not. Boy, there's sure a lot of big old hills over in that area. Trees are getting green. Don't get much better than this, being able to work out like this. Some days it's really a nice job to have.
Flat Rock done. That means Culvert County's done. Now to make the, I don't know, hour-long tractor ride maybe to Wabash County down by Allendale to get the last few hundred acres in Illinois. That'll get done down there in the morning. It's a little ahead of me.
One thing I want to show you down here on Chevy Hill, when we started farming here, this culvert was all washed out. And Fred bought him a culvert. Him and Jared put it in. I think it's a 9-foot pipe, I believe. He's a big one. You can see how they put these dominoes up beside it. ought to sit there for a long, long time. Looks real thick. Did a heck of a job. We used to have to go around the road a ways to get to the other side. I'm handy with the bean combines. Now they can just drive right over and cut beans. Nice, big, wide culvert. I think it's 60 foot maybe.
Good morning, YouTube. This is Wednesday, and we're supposed to get some rain tomorrow. I don't know if you can see this, 70% Thursday and 90% Thursday night. The beans are done in Illinois, and I'm assuming probably the corn will be by then. Then he moved to Indiana this morning. Got a little bit more over here to work. We just got his seed wagon over there to him, so he should be good to go. Jay's out here getting fuel. He's got one more field to work up in Illinois for the corn crew, and then that'll be done. So we're about to get done working ground in Indiana also. David is moving irrigations around and getting them going, mostly get them out of the way so we can plant where they're sitting. River's over there working ground, and they're about to get that done. So we're doing really well, getting along good. We're getting about a ½ inch of rain a week, and if you could order it, I don't think you could order it any better than that. The weather's just been great. It's cold. It's too cold for this time of year, but it's been really nice rain-wise, and we've had some nice days. It'll warm up again. Have it in the ground. When it warms up, it'll pop right out.
I am headed to Indiana. Just crossed the Wabash. Got my rear view mirror camera on my tractor. Got the one on the back of the planter. Got all my goodies up here so I can see behind me good. Beautiful morning. Early in the season. We're feeling good about things. It was kind of fun to get over there and get going. Nice big fields. Different scenery for a while. Not much over there, but farm ground where we farm.
different view this morning. Planting into this cover crop field that was rye. We sprayed and killed. Oh, that was been a couple weeks ago now. But planting into it really good. Dad planted one of these yesterday, so I don't know. We may do some more. It's definitely got its place. Sure helps hold the soil in highly erodible, hilly places. So planting really good into it right now. I can't tell a difference in the hosing wheels here. I think maybe a little bit more. Well, I guess there ain't a ton of difference. They're both doing a pretty good job. Pro Force, Case IH. Very happy with both of them. There that is. How's it right here where this thing is? Yeah, doing pretty good. Pretty good indeed.
Well, made it over here to Indiana on what we call the Indy Farm. And this is the field that's got the underground irrigation. You can see some of the stands over here, which they are a pain because they're about 20 feet, 30 feet from the road. You can't get between. This is a very expensive project when we put it in. The tiles every 15 feet, took forever. We did not do it. There's 3 of them right there together. I think there's 60 some of those water stands that water's piped to and then goes back out in the tile. But it has been very disappointing. It don't work that good. It gets it right over top of the tile. Maybe goes out, you know, a couple feet. Not too hot, does some, maybe it's getting better, but I doubt it. And the worst thing is it don't drain near as good as it should. They put this in the winter time, the guys that did it, and I've always felt like they just did a bad job putting all these water stands in, hooking them up with the right elevation. I've been saying I'm going to do it. This year I'm going to do it, and I'll get it on YouTube. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to dig one of these down along the road up where it stays so wet and see if it's hooked up right and the elevation, all the hookups is right. I just can't believe there's 3 of them down through there and it's wet there. It's even wet there now and it's dry everywhere. So I think it's wetter than it would be if it didn't have any tile in. So we're going to have to get it checked out. Right in here is the area I'm talking about. It's wet right through here. Go up through this draw. I just feel like there's being water fed here in the tiles, and then those stands are wrong. And it can't get out to the ditch because you don't see the tile run much. This was not that wet before they put it in. Before they put all the tile in, because there's some tiles already up in this corner. So they've been going to come up and look at it. People put it in for the last 5 years and it never came, so we're just going to have to do it on our own, get her fixed, at least check it out, see if there's a problem.
That don't look right. Found the problem. I like these concealed gauge wheels a lot. If you're doing 2x2, I think they're a great way to do it, but there's little rings here on it are riveted, and those sometimes come off, drag up. I got 2 of them right now. 1/4-inch bolt to fix it. Just had to run to the farm to get the bolt, so slight delay. I'll be back at it for long. There's a little bit more involved here than I thought. Usually I lose it off. Which side? This side. It's no problem. This side I gotta take a bunch apart. Well, not a bunch, but I got a big bolt in the middle to get off, then 3 little ones to get apart, get them knocked out, lined up, put new ones in, right chair. We'll get her.
Put a couple riser pipes out there last fall here on the Indy Farm. A couple wet spots, boy, that sure made a lot of difference. Much better. Some of this tight ground, you got 2 little spots, you just have to do something like that with it. But what I was wanting to show here on YouTube was on this, the 620 we had this on before was a high flow hydraulics. And it would pick it up, but you had, really, if you wanted to turn good, you had to kind of start in advance. He said, wouldn't pick his 2160 up fast enough. He picked it up, but just too slow. Now I can turn 10th gear, all right. I'm going to show you how fast. This has got the twin flow hydraulics. I'll show you how fast it comes up. Okay, I'm poking the button right now. See, that's a whole lot different. That's plenty of time to make your turn without any problem. So if you're thinking about that for one of these heavy, big old planters, the twin flow is a whole lot better than the high flow.
Or we got fixed, back going, front out seat. I don't know if we're gonna get done over here today or not. Got a new partner here, a new helper. Came in to help fix, didn't you?
I'm not a new partner.
You're not a new partner? What are you?
I'm not new.
You're not new? You've been here a while, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Illinois is done, isn't it? Illinois is done.
Yep.
All the corn planted here.
Yep.
We were starting to wonder, weren't we? We got a long drive, and we don't want to be on the roads after dark, especially going a long ways. But I think we just barely made it. We want to get done at 7:30 to move. 7:19. Still got some sun left. It'll probably be dark by the time we get there, but at least we'll be off the main road, right? Yeah. And we're off. We made it. We're rolling in. Made it. Made it. Made it.
Well, today is April 27th. We're moving right along. I want to tell you, one of the best things that we've added to my planting, the beans, the tractor, the big old bean planter, is the Hemingway bike. Some guys kind of made fun of it to start with, carrying on the front of a tractor, but you got to get from here way up to that shed, which is, be 2 miles with the little road here, this big farm. I just jump on my Hemingway electric, away we go, get my seed wagon, bring it down here. So much better than have to either run up there, walk up there, or have somebody pick you up, go get it, or fold up and go up there and fill up. So I really like my Hemingway bike. It's worked out great.
Going good in Indiana. Big fields. These are nice. It's a 100% chance of rain tonight, so it's probably gonna rain. And I think there's a few more chances after that. I can't remember offhand. So get done what get done. My goal for this little 3-4 day run, whatever it's been, what is today? Monday, Tuesday. 4-day run is to get done in Illinois. So check, and then to get 4,000 acres planted. I've got over 3,900, so probably make that. Just gonna keep planting yellow corn. We got 440 acres of white corn here, I believe. One of those fields isn't ready, so I'm just gonna keep hammering on yellow. Starting here on the levee protected side, that's the White River over there. Hitting the Wabash Connect down there. Call that place the neck because it necks down there. But we levee protected side first. Then as it rained, I'm gonna move to one of the high side ones on the non-levee protected side. There's no levee, but it's pretty high. It can wipe it out. It's happened, but it don't happen as much there as some other lower spots we got that's not protected by levees. So that's the plan.
Well, sometimes wonder why you carry a shovel on a planter instead of a broom to move seed a little bit in the hopper. Well, because there's more jobs for a shovel than that. Got one tile outlet here that I'm planting close to that's wide open. And then there's got to be another one down here somewhere. Try to find it. So I got the shovel with me. Make sure it's, I see it's right down there. Right there it is. And it needs cleaned out to the water. Well, the ground's dried up enough now the tiles aren't running much, but you can see the difference. Now she's open. Running water out to the ditch. That nowhere still running a little bit, doing good. Both of them's that nowhere's on 80. No, it's on 40. Yeah, the 40's on the other end. This one's also on 40 acres. Something we've done a lot of over the years is put in field tile. Does a lot of good. Do all you can for farming. Nutrients and all that. And varieties and all very important, but Mother Nature and water are still the main thing. Not too much, and then having enough. Some areas we're lucky enough to put some back where it's too dry, some we're not. Shovel back on its holder, on the planter. Good for its next little dig out or even a little seed around these boxes.
Still rolling. First field done, 160 acre field. We've hit the 4,000 acre mark. Spraying behind me, spraying degree, atrazine and something else, I think. Tell him not the chemical guy. Baby's gonna be going down the road for one just like it here for long. Still going. I'm at 370 acre field. It's a big one. Big area down here. We farm from those trees. About all you can see there. There's one little skip. Well, you can't see it from here. And all the way to those trees. It's sprinkled a little bit. It's definitely going to get rained out at some point. Big irrigation there. It covers over 300 acres. Well, it hasn't sprinkled much, but I think it's sprinkled enough to where I'm gonna shut her down for today. Not ain't much rain chances out there tonight, so hopefully it don't rain much. If I was on no-till like Dad is, I could still be going, but since I'm on this work dirt, sticking, yeah, it's sticking to the gauge wheels. Better shut her down. Hopefully we'll only be out a day or two. Get back at it. Dad's still going. He's on no-till, but that helps. Garrett, he was spraying there. Right behind me, he's shut down. I think Jay's still working ground. He's going to try and finish field he's on, then he'll probably quit for the day. So another good run. Got 4,200 acres planted. So.
And another successful day. I think I'm just about to get 400 acres off the close for the day. Over in this wide open country. It's starting to sprinkle. It's getting sticky on top. I'm on a really dry field up here behind the bends in Indiana. So I'm going to quit as soon as I get this done. I like about 5 minutes to be done. And let's see, we're going to be up to 3,620 acres of beans. 3,620. So we're getting up there now. 5,300 of beans to plant, I believe, so it'll be done before you know it. I'll have to say I do love these kind of days when it's sprinkling. I'm wondering what the weather's going to do. It's another good part of farming. You get to be out here in the open and watch the rain come, the storms come. It's not storming today, it's just light rain, but still enjoy it. So, maybe see you tomorrow in the field, maybe not. I think it's going to rain enough tonight, we won't be planting tomorrow. See how much we get. Hopefully not too much. The weather's been about perfect for us so far.
Rained out. I think we got a couple tents, 2 to 3 tents. We can get going if we get some sun, but I don't know if we're gonna get any. Sprayers might be able to run today. Got the Heggy here now. Combine's parked outside. Deer's already been here. Jay's servicing that. Drove it over. River's here replacing some parts on the bean planter. Dad's bike's still working out great. He's loving life with that thing. I might have to get one. I'm gonna come in here, get my planter out. I got a hydraulic leak I've been waiting for a rain day to fix, so it's just a little one, but wash it off and get her fixed. 4020 just sitting there looking like a pretty 4020. Would be using the power washer, but it's got a good leak in the hose. Need a new hose. Working on it. Don't quite have it washed off yet. Check it out, because somebody stole my hose.
That happens.
It does to me. I never stole your hose.
I'm on the corn crew, so they can make exceptions for me.
I can honestly say I've never touched your hose. Boy, it's not much of one. Can't find anything here in the valve body. I think it might just be these holes got just a little nick in it right there. Place the hose and hopefully that's good. It's not very big, just makes a mess. I mean, I'm not low on oil after running for 2 weeks or however long we've been running. I don't know at this point. We'll try this. Take a stage jar, have them make us a new one. Hey, the sun came out, so we're gonna get back to planting. It's in good shape now. Take these empty boxes off, put some full ones on, and get back at it. It's rolling. Well, today's been a good day. Really, everything's been going smooth. Haven't had to stop and mess with anything. Just been planting. Field I'm in now, smooth as can be. Running 12 here, as fast as I ever go. Field over there, it wasn't quite as smooth, wasn't able to go quite as fast, so it's nice to be back hammering out the acres. There is 40–50% chance of rain tomorrow, I think. We don't get that. I should get done with the yellow. Today's Friday. I should get done with yellow corn Sunday, so I'll be done with it in April, and I think, and then get done. Then I'll have 440 acres of white corn to plant, and should get that done Monday, so that'd be something. Be done planting corn at least for the first and hopefully only round on May 1st. But that's gonna do it for this week's. If you want your Ivers stuff, ivers-farms.myshopify.com. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.